All right, welcome everybody to week 3 of BIO259, Human Anatomy and Physiology. We're at the end of the week and I'm here with a newsletter for you all. Sorry for not having a newsletter last week. I was pretty sick with COVID, but here we are, back in class, back to it. One of the first topics that we covered was cellular transport. So passive transport mechanisms, active transport mechanisms. I recorded a whole video for you and I uploaded it to D2L. So make sure if you haven't seen it, go check it out. That's definitely going to be on our exam coming up. The other thing that we covered was cellular respiration. I did do that lecture live and in person. And in terms of cellular respiration, we were talking about how do you turn glucose into ATP with the presence of oxygen when you got mitochondria. So again, 3 steps, right? We talked about glycolysis, we did citric acid cycle, and then finally the electron transport chain and oxidative phosphorylation all kind of combined up into one thing. That was a very difficult topic and one that I spent a lot of detail looking at. So for the clip of the week, I actually have a clip from the electron transport chain and oxidative phosphorylation. Those topics I covered in about 5 to 6 minutes. So you'll see a clip on the newsletter that explains that in a little bit more detail. Just to recap a little bit, remember, we have these reduced coenzymes that bring high energy electrons to the electron transport chain. The electron transport chain then uses the energy from these electrons to move H+ protons to one side. And then what goes on with these H+ protons? They flow through the ATP synthase, powering up the ATP synthase kind of like a windmill, like a cellular windmill, which finally makes a ton of ATP. Check out that clip. That clip is right from the lecture and should give you some good information there. In our section on what's coming up, we do have an exam coming up. Remember, that is on Monday. So you don't have to be in class to take this exam. You just got to sign on. Make sure you go to our D2L site, open the exam, take it 50 multiple choice questions in 50 minutes. And if you want some help in terms of how to study, I did include like a 10-minute video on how to study smarter, not harder. So really good information in there, different study techniques, different study tips. Those should all be pretty helpful in your preparation for the exam. All right, that's all I got for this week, the end of week 3. I'll see you all. Have a great weekend. See you week 4.